In this video, I will show you how to install Windows 11 on any Mac, whether it has Intel chip or Apple Silicon. This method works on M1, M2, M3, or M4 or any Intel-based Mac. Since Bootcamp Assistant is not compatible with Apple Silicon, we are going to use virtualization with VMware Fusion Pro for free to run Windows 11 on a virtual machine. For this demonstration, I'm using a MacBook Pro with the Intel chip. However, the process is similar for any Mac. The only requirements for this video: a Mac with at least 8 gigs of RAM, a dual-core processor with a clock speed of 2.5 GHz or higher, at least 80 GB of free space reserved on your Mac. Then open a web browser and go to this link in the description, which will take you to the Broadcom login page. You go ahead and create an account by filling in your details. It will only take a few minutes to set up. Once it's done, log in with your username and password, which will take you to the Broadcom homepage. Then open a new tab and go to this link in the description. Scroll down and click on the VMware Fusion Pro download button. Then select VMware Fusion Pro for personal use and download the latest version. Agree to the terms and conditions and then click on the download button. You will be prompted to fill out the additional details for verification, including your address for trade compliance. Then submit the form and click the download button to save the file. Once the download is complete, double-click the DMG file to install VMware Fusion Pro. After installation, you will see a setup screen. It's time to download the Windows 11 ISO file. Head over to this link to download the official Windows 11 ISO file from Microsoft. If you are using Intel Mac, download Windows 11 X64 ISO. And if you are using Apple Silicon Mac with M1, M2, M3, or M4, download the ARM64 ISO file by clicking over here. Since my Mac has Intel chip, I'm going to download X64 ISO file. Ensure your Mac is connected to a fast internet connection to download the ISO file, which is around 6 gigs in size. Once downloaded, the ISO file will be saved into the downloads directory. It's time to create a Windows 11 virtual machine. To do this, create a custom virtual machine and select Windows 11. Then click Continue and choose UEFI. Since VMware Fusion supports a virtual TPM, you will need to encrypt the virtual machine by setting a password. Next, choose to create a new virtual disk and click Continue. Select Customize Settings, name the virtual machine and save it. Afterwards, configure the virtual machine settings. Select processors and memory. For example, I have 4 CPU cores and I will allocate 2. If you have 16 gigs of RAM, allocate 8 GB to the virtual machine. Then select Display and make sure 3D graphics is enabled. By default, VMware Fusion allocates 64 GB of free space for Windows 11 VM. If needed, you can increase this using the hard disk option. For example, I'm going to allocate 80 GB while keeping the rest of the settings at their defaults. Finally, click on CD or DVD. Take this option and import the Windows 11 ISO file. If you are using Intel Mac, import the X64 ISO file. For Apple Silicon, import ARM64 ISO file. If you're installing Windows 11 on Intel Mac, it's recommended to disable the SideChannel mitigations. Navigate to the advanced settings and select this option to disable this feature. This will allow the Intel chip to maximize the virtualization performance. Now close the settings window and click Start to run the virtual machine. When you see this text inside the VM, click Inside and press the Enter key to load the Windows 11 installer. Now keep in mind, once you click inside the virtual machine, the cursor will be captured by the guest OS. Press Ctrl plus Command to release the cursor back to the host OS or Mac OS. Now you will see the Windows 11 setup screen. Now follow the on-screen instructions to install Windows 11. If you have a license key, you can use it to activate the Windows. After installation, the virtual machine will reboot into the Windows 11 welcome screen. Now choose your country and keyboard layout. Then the system may check for updates, which could take some time. If you want to set up offline account, turn off the Wi-Fi on Mac OS. Now inside the VM, hold Function plus Shift and press F10 to open a command prompt. If you don't see the command prompt, press Alt plus Tab to switch to it. Then type OOBE / bypass NRO in uppercase and press Enter to reboot the VM. After rebooting, select your country and keyboard layout again. Then choose I don't have the internet to create offline account. Create a user account and complete the setup of Windows 11. Once the process is complete, turn Wi-Fi back on macOS, and you will see that the internet works automatically in Windows 11. Now go to the menu bar, choose a virtual machine and select Install VMware Tools. Once mounted, open File Explorer, double-click on the DVD drive and install the drivers. Now this will resolve issues related to screen resolution, graphics, sound, and the internet. After installation, click Restart to apply the changes. Now as you can see, we have successfully installed Windows 11 on Mac using VMware Fusion Pro. VMware Fusion supports auto-fit resolution, DirectX 11 graphics, drag-and-drop functionality, and clipboard memory sharing between host and guest OS. I have tested a few Windows applications like Chrome and VS Code, and they work fine without any issues. For better performance, it's recommended to allocate more RAM to Windows 11 virtual machine. Now, as a bonus part of the video, if you decide you don't want to keep Windows 11, here's how to remove it. First, turn off the Windows 11 VM. Then, using the VMware menu bar, click Window, select Virtual Machine Library, choose the Windows VM from the sidebar, right-click on it and delete, then choose Move to Trash. And that's pretty much it. This is how you properly install Windows 11 on any Mac. Let me know your thoughts or opinions in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. This has been KSK Royal. I will see you in the next one.